morning all, it is Thursday the 8th of June and I am on my way to Alice Springs. I have never been, have heard good stories and bad stories and everything in between, and this is the second of my big stops on this trip. The first one being the Gib Challenge in WA, and this is obviously now in the Northern Territory. First time in the Northern Territory, and the trip so far has been brilliant. I've stayed in some amazing sites. I've met some incredible people, super friendly, super helpful. I've been really lucky. So this is what have I got? An hour and a half out from Alice Springs. I stayed in a little place called Tea Tree last night, which is the central-most pub in Australia. I didn't actually go to the pub. I'd spoiled myself with a couple of dinners out and an overnight stay in Daily Waters a couple of nights ago, so I saved my pennies and decided to eat at home. So I'm heading to Alice Springs for the Finke Desert Race, the biggest off-road race in Australia, which should be absolutely unreal. I saw a couple of trucks this morning and a bunch of people with camp trailers and all the rest of it, so I can only assume that they are doing the same thing. Only I am going there to be a volunteer. I am a checkpoint marshal at Finke. So I am going to be arriving in Alice Springs to see Charmin, which is awesome. He should be almost there as well. Staying with him for a couple of nights and then out to Finke for the couple of nights for the race. Camping out in Finke, out on the river, although it's not a river at the moment. And then back to Alice for a couple of nights, and I'm hoping that I can still convince Charmin to head out to either Uluru and Kings Canyon, but if not, at least Kings Canyon. So that will be really cool to be able to travel with someone to do it, which will be awesome. It was a little chilly last night, and it's going to be chilly again tonight for the next few nights here in Alice Springs. It was about 11 degrees last night, and it's going to be somewhere between 8 and 11 for the next few days that I'm in Alice. So some very cool nights, some very cool mornings. I am in a flannel. The sun is behind me, so I haven't yet put my sunnies on, but it's going to be cool. They had some rain there yesterday in Alice, which I haven't quite geared up for. I left all of my wet weather gear in Perth, ready for Avon Descent. So if it does rain, kind of screwed. Do you hear that too? The call for shopping. I might have to, depending on how long it hangs around for. So we'll see. I do have an umbrella though. That much I do have. Anyway, I will do a couple of little short snippets as I go along of anything video worthy, and otherwise I'll see you guys when I get to Alice. Bye.